Now at the end, I'm summarizing all the discussions. In this lecture, we covered what is organization, what are the different resources of organization, what is management, what is the management process, what are the different activities in management process, level of managers and areas of managers which we are considering to classify the managers. Dear students, now I'm going to discuss the previous topics again, but in a different way with some examples. Here we are going to discuss 4 different cases. In each case, we are going to find out what level of manager the discussed person is, what is his specialization area, and according to the management process, what specific function he is performing. I hope this discussion will help you to understand the concepts again, and also these kinds of problem will be given in your quiz or midterm or in final. So this discussion will be helpful to find out the answer and will help you to think in the proper way. In the first case, we can find that a person known as known as Tom. So here is the person Tom. He's a manager of a large organization. He's preparing a plan for next 6 months. So we have to find out 3 questions. Number 1 is what level of manager, number 2 is specialization area, and number 3 is what function he is performing. So if I ask what is Tom doing, we can find out the answer, he's preparing a plan. So we can get number 1 answer, that is what according to the management process, what is he doing? He is doing planning. Now he is preparing the plan for next 6 months. So for next 6 months, if we consider this time period, then we can find out what level of manager he is. Because if we can recall the pattern of responsibilities for 3 different level of managers, then we can find out the top level managers, they're responsible to prepare the plan for 5 or more than 5 years. The mid-level managers, they will prepare the plan for in between 1 to 5 years. And the first line managers, they're responsible to prepare the plan for below than 1 year. So here Tom is preparing the plan for 6 months, which is below than 1 year. So we can say that he is a first line manager. So he's a first line manager and he is doing the planning task. Now his specialization area. So he is preparing the plan for operation. So we can say that he is in charge of operation department. So the final answer is Tom is a first line operation manager and he is performing the planning task in this particular situation. Here we can solve the first case. Now the second case. Jerry is our second concentrate people. So he is a manager and what is he doing? He is determining how he should reallocate the investment plan. So here he is doing the reallocation of the resources involved in investment plan. So we can say that reallocation is quite related with organizing tasks. With the term investment plan, we can say that a financial expertise could take these kinds of decision, and he is doing it for next 5 years, which is the responsibility of top level managers. So we can say that Jerry is a top level manager and specialized in financial issues, and he is. Now move on the third case. In third case, we found the person named Donald. He's a manager of a company and he's trying to find out the person to whom he could train to guide the final marketing team. Now what he is doing? He is trying to find out the person to whom he could train. So he's going to give a training to someone. So definitely he is not the person from top management. Again, he is not giving the training to the person who is going to perform the actual task. Rather than he's a mid person who will guide the final marketing team. So Donald is going to train the person who is the first line manager. Then he is the mid-level manager. And he is going to train the person so that that person can guide the marketing team. So definitely he must be the boss of marketing department. Okay, so we can say he is a mid-level manager and he is specialized in marketing. Now what function he is performing? He is giving the training to someone. And also he is trying to find out the motivational facts so that that person could take the workload of the company's new promotional line. So he is doing the leadership task. So the final answer is Donald is a mid-level manager specialized in marketing and doing the leadership task. Now move on the last case, that is Peter Pan. Peter Pan is a manager and what he is trying to do, he is trying to figure out the performance of his frontline employees. So here he is handling the final operational employees. So he is the first line manager. The employees engaged in research and development department. So definitely he's the boss of research and development department. And here he is evaluating the performance of first line employees. So he is doing the control task. So the final answer is Peter Pan is the first line manager specialized in research and development department and doing the control task. So I hope all these cases will be helpful to understand the concepts and you can get the idea about the question patterns. So here I'm going to conclude my first lecture. Best of luck and stay